Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Noah from Kicking the... What's going on, guys? Noah from Kicking Their Bass TV. Noah! Sounds kind of weird when I... Noah! It's like the same thing every time. Today's Tackle Tuesday over jerkbaits. As you can tell on the box, jerkbaits. We label all our boxes and everything. So I'm pretty much going to give you guys some tips over jerkbaits. Show you the rod and reel combo and everything. Starting off. What should we start off with? Here's a one of the deeper diving ones. And when would I use these jerkbaits? As if I'm comparing it to this one. This one's just a little spro right here. I don't know what we got going on then, but got a shallow water one, like a spro one, and got this deeper one. When would we use either one? Depending on where the fish are in the water column, for the most part. If the fish are more at the top, you would much rather use this shallower one. Or you can use something like this, like a deeper one, if they're below, a little more below the surface. Like this mega bass right here. This is a Vision 110 plus one. It has a, as you can tell, the lip on it. It's much bigger than that. So it's going to dive deeper. Also, if you're fishing shallow water, you're going to want to use more of the shallow ones. But the one on linear that I use and that I like the most is this Vision 110 plus one by Mega Bass. These are some really great jerkbaits. This is pretty much the only jerkbait I use. I mean, I have it on my pole right here. It's just a white one. We kill those spots on linear on it. It dives pretty good. It's got a decent depth range, and it's not too much at the surface, and those spots just tear it up. So it's perfect depth. Let's go ahead and see the styles and brands that we have. Right here, we got a Seville one. This is one of the, I guess you could say, medium diving jerkbaits. This one's a really great jerkbait, guys. Has some good rattle action in it. Really a lot of thump. It's not like those little rattles in most of them. And where would I throw jerkbaits? Where do I throw jerkbaits in particular? I mean, you can pretty much throw them year round. But right now, I can go on linear and I can just take that jerkbait and I can come back with some fish. Even though those spots are on top water, I can go out there with a jerkbait and still catch those fish. Those fish are active, they're wanting to come up and hit the top water, but I can go back with the jerkbait and catch the same fish. Just depending on how you're working it and everything. You don't have to throw a jerkbait out there and start slamming your rod tip down like, I mean, jerkbait. That seems like what you would do. But honestly, guys, 95% of the time, I don't twitch my jerkbait. Or I may twitch it once or twice per cast. Most of the time, I'll throw my jerkbait out there and just reel it. But I'm reeling it really slow, guys. And I know it sounds really crazy, and you're probably thinking to yourself, you won't catch fish like that. That's not how you work it. Go try it. I guarantee you that tip right there, there's no secrets in fishing, guys, so I'm not going to sit here and hide something that I'm really productive at. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to give you guys tips. Go try that. Go out where you would normally fish your jerkbaits, either if you're throwing it on these humps, where you're trying to get those aggressive fish, or if you're trying to throw it over brush piles, whatever you're trying to do with that jerkbait this time of year. Go out and throw that thing and just steady retrieve it. Maybe every once in a while, 1 to 2 times per cast, twitch it. But just steady retrieve it. Try it. I mean, you can sit there and you can pop your jerkbait all you want, and you can pause it and wait 3 seconds, then pop, 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 pause it, wait 3 seconds. You can do that too. And there's some days that that's going to work better. But personally, guys, throw it out there, steady retrieve it back. Go try it out. I'm challenging you guys. Go try that out and come back to this video a month later and say, Noah, I tried that tip out and it worked. I caught some good fish on it. I want to see that, guys. I guarantee you, you will catch some fish. Go try it. Don't be slapping the rod tip down trying to make this thing go crazy. Just straight up retrieve it. Drives those fish crazy, guarantee you. So, like I was saying, where would I throw this? Most of the time when I throw a jerkbait, I'm throwing it over brush piles. I'm trying to get those aggressive fish to come up out of that deep water, come up out of that timber brush, and come attack this jerkbait. Or I'm throwing them in the middle of those schools where they're chasing shad, chasing bait. That's kind of why I like that mega bass that I showed you, that Vision 110 plus 1. That's why I like that one, because I can kind of get it down under the water surface a little more than a regular one. Getting those bait fish. You can go up on those humps where it's going from deep to shallow. You're sitting your boat in about 35 foot. You're casting up in about 10, 15 foot. And you're dragging off. And those fish are sitting off on those ledges, on those humps. They'll come up and they'll eat it. Go try it out. Go try it out. Just really great tip. Those are a couple good tips right there, though, guys. Go throw a jerkbait out deep over some brush, over some humps, and catch you some good aggressive fish. You're looking for those ones to bite. You're not looking for those ones to finesse for and throw a jig down there or drop shot for. You're looking for those aggressive fish. So when you go to your spots, pull up to your first spot, pull up to your first brush pile, throw a 10 cast. You're out. And why'd you do that? You're out to your next spot already. Only 10 casts. You're only there for 4 minutes, 3 minutes. And why is that? You're looking for that aggressive fish. You're not going to want to sit there and throw in the same spot 5 times. Yeah, sometimes, man, that's the key. But most of the time, you're wanting to get that aggressive bite, man. If that fish wants that bait, he's going to eat it. There are some points when we were fishing a linear state championship a couple years back, and we were literally throwing 2 casts per brush. But we're working our way back to the marina. We're really far away from the marina. So we're trying to hit as many spots as we can. We're trying to get that aggressive bite, guys. We're really needing to upgrade some of our fish. So we're throwing 1 to 2 casts at these spots and going. Most of the time when you get to your brush pile or you get to your hump and you throw 3 casts, by that 3 casts you should have a fish, you know. Same thing with like topwater. If you go to those spots and you chuck a topwater out there and you're working it, you should have a fish within the first couple casts. I mean, if you're looking for the ones that are wanting to bite, that are willing to eat. So let's go ahead and jump into the rod and reel setup and what I'll throw on. If you guys have any more questions about jerkbaits, here, I'll show you a couple of mine. We got some Spros. We got most of our jerkbaits are mega bass, but I do have some Spros. Like right there, there's a Spro. That one's a little chrome color. And same rule applies, guys. If you guys watch my topwater video where I went over like white, and then I went over the natural colors, and I went over the chrome colors, when to throw them. Same rule applies, guys. If it's more cloudy outside, I most likely throw something like this. If it's more cloudy, not as much sun, I mostly throw like a white color. Nothing too shiny. If it's really sunny out, I'm going to throw that more natural color that has a little bit of chrome on it, or I'm going to throw that chrome one. Just something with more of a little flash to it. When the sun's out, sun hits it, kind of reflects. Fish love it. Don't ask me why, but the fish just love it. But it all depends on the fish as well, guys. You can't just go out there and assume just because Noah Pescatelli from Kicking Their Bass TV said throw a white jerkbait on a cloudy day, and then you go out there, you throw that white jerkbait, they're not biting. Sometimes you have to switch it up. Sometimes they're going to want that natural color that day. It all depends on the day, it all depends on the fish. Fish the fish, not the lake. And I want you guys to think about that. Fish the fish, not the lake. Think about that term, that sentence I just said. Fish the fish, not the lake. So, rather if you're fishing for smallmouth, spots, largemouth, fish the fish, guys. Don't fish the lake. Just because you think you know the lake doesn't mean they're going to be hitting topwater this day. Fish the fish. Give the fish what they want. That's a very important sentence right there, and I want you guys to seriously think about what I just said. Go play it back if you want to. But yeah, guys, got some Spros. Mostly Spro and Mega Bass for the most part. That's really all we use. We got a lot of Mega Basses. And they are going to be a little bit pricey, guys. They're going to cost around 20 bucks. But I can guarantee you how many fish I've caught on this, it is well worth that 20 bucks. And as long as you don't get in those big groups of striper. We were out on Lanier yesterday, and those freaking wolf packs of striper were over here just whacking our top water. And we're trying to catch spots, but you know, it's still fun, but those things can just get annoying. So let's go ahead and jump into the rod and reel combo. The reel, as you guys probably already know, Revo MGX. I just love this reel, guys. Really great reel. If you're wanting to spend a little bit of money on a reel, or if you're looking for a good Christmas present, Definitely go with the Revo MGX. It's such a great reel, guys, especially when you put brand new line on it. It just casts like a dream. It casts amazing. Once you get it all set up and everything, that's good. If you guys want me to do a video on how to set up a bait caster and stuff like that for the max performance that you're needing, I can do a video on that as well. The line that I'm using is 10-pound Berkeley Gold label. 10-pound on a jerkbait, a little bit lighter. And very important key when you're fishing these jerkbaits, this is another thing. Make sure your drag is set. These hooks can bend really easy on these jerkbaits. Even if you put brand new hooks on, they can bend really easy. So make sure the drag is set. Don't be huffing the fish. Let the fish wear itself out. Don't be huffing the fish in on jerkbait. I guarantee you, you'll lose it. I know a lot of people on linear and they're wondering why, oh, I lost a 5-pounder at the boat on a jerkbait. I know why you lost it. You might not want to admit it, but you're huffing that fish in. Either way you say you did it or not. I know you did. The rod is a Legend Tournament, and this one's a plastics rod, but it is a medium power. You can pretty much throw it on any medium power fast action or any medium heavy. I like medium power for my jerkbait, especially if I want to be slapping the rod down, but most of the time I'm just reeling it. But personal preference, medium power rod. Revo MGX, really great reel, really great rods, Legend Tournament series. If you're looking for that mid-price range rod, definitely look at that. As you guys know, I like the Legend Tournament series the best, but for price, I guess you guys could go with that one if that one's the Legend Tournaments or Legend Extremes a little bit out of your price range. So I hope you guys took some good tips out of this video, and remember that term I said, guys, that little sentence I said, fish the fish, not the lake. Think about that. Think about that term, guys. I'm not going to sit here and wait on you guys to think. Pause the video, think about that. I want you guys to think about that, and I want you guys to really think deep into that term. Fish the fish, not the lake. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see any other Tackle Tuesdays, guys, I'm going to be booked up in July. I mean, I'm going to be slam-packed. I got World Finals with LA. That's going to be about a week long. Which you guys are going to love that just because you're going to get a lot of vlog footage, but it might not be shown for like a while later, you know. I have World Finals. This is the second week of July. I have 1 week off after that, which is not really even going to be a week off. But after that week, I have Nationals on Kentucky Lake. And that's going to be a whole nother week. So you guys are going to see a lot of schmedly action going on from Chris and everything. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be really booked. Friday, today is Tuesday for Tackle Tuesday. Friday, I am coming out with a linear video from that I filmed yesterday, which was Monday. There's a lot of topwater action. I give you some topwater tips, so please check that video out. Stay tuned for Friday. I'm not sure what time I'm going to be posting that yet, but if you're on the Grammer and you're on the Tweeter and the Snapchatter and the Facebooker, you guys know about the timings of everything. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you got some tips out of it, please leave a comment below. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. See you guys next time.